welcome back to another video. Today we've got something a little bit different. It's my pro Apex Legends tips, and it doesn't matter whether you're a beginner or probably not a pro, but if you're intermediate player, all of these tips you should find something new here that you learn, which is always a good thing. So we're going to be starting off with a few things. So we're going to be starting off with sort of legend setup. Like, who's your main? Then we'll be getting into some more advanced tips. So, the best, there are sort of, in my opinion, about 5. Now, season 3, up to about the end of season 4, there really was a sort of definitive meta, and everyone was using those characters, and if you weren't, you were just really bad. Now in season 5, there isn't really a best legend as such. There are obviously top tier legends, but really anyone you're good with. If there's a certain character you like let's say you like Crypto or Octane, that's fine, they can be good. But at the moment, the characters, I'm not sure if you're new to the game, the characters you want to be using are probably Wraith, Gibraltar, Caustic, basically this sort of square here. So Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Caustic, Bangalore, Wraith, and maybe Mirage and Pathfinder. And if you want Loba, so I mean basically all of them are good. But the top tier legends, like for pro play, are Wraith, Gibraltar, Pathfinder, Caustic, and Watson. Now, before you actually get into a game, I recommend, you don't have to do this, but I recommend a warm-up, doing a quick warm-up in the firing range. So what you do is you just hop into the firing range, take, so you could either take an R3 run or flatline. Let's just take the flatline. So you're going to take a flatline, you're going to take the 1x hollow or the 1x HGOG, you choose, and then you're going to try and get on, you're going to look at this target here, this one. Let's go this way. And then you're going to try and hit a 300 or 300 damage stack. Like that. And you're going to do that 5 times. Next up, you're going to take a 2 times on the R9. And you're going to try and hit all of these back rows for, like, you're just going to try and hit them all, like 1. I'm just going to try and hit them for 1. Now if you want to, you could do like the middle row as well. And yeah. And you want to hit all of them 3 times. Then the next one is you're going to take an R99 and you're going to just try and like go in the middle here, and you're just going to sort of strafe a bit, like round in circles, whilst trying to focus guy, and you're going to try and kill him. And you don't want to take any attachments for guns, because when you get into the match, once you find the attachments, you'll be much better. And you could even go onto this little ramp that makes it a bit harder. And if you're really good at if you're really good at strafing, you can try and, you know, duck and just twist and all that stuff whilst focusing and just lasering, and then you can just, yeah. After you've done that, you can really do this with any gun you want. You're going to take a level 3 extended mag on it. You're going to go back, so you're going to start in the middle, and you're going to try and hit either the dummy or this target, depends what you like. And you're just going to try and one clip them, then you're going to move back a bit. Well, you should start right next to them. Then you're going to want to move back a bit. And just keep doing that until you can't really do it with ease. And then try and get it from, so I'm back here. I'm going to move back a bit. Now I can't do it from here, so I'm just going to keep practicing from this sort of list, little ramp, until I get it. So right, that. So I'm not very good, so might be a few, and you're gonna do that, and then you're gonna want to move back here and see if you can actually get him from here. And after you've done that, you're ready to go into a game. Next, so my next tips are for your weapon loadout. You want to be using the best weapons, obviously. The RE45 and like the alternator, they're good guns, and you can see success with them. Other guns like that, but I would recommend switching them out for more meta weapons. So the best gun loadouts are basically, if you're good with snipers, you can use them, but I would mainly stick to one close range gun and then one sort of medium range. Now, the best close range guns are the R99, the Prowler, I mean the Spitfire is more like you can use it close if you're good with it, and then the L-Star as well. Sorry. Has a very high DPS, which is good. Then you've also got the Wingman. It can be used medium, so not the Wingman. So the best close range weapons are the R99, the Prowler, and the L-Star. The best, and all of the shotguns, so the Mastiff and the Eva 8.
I have come to save the day, maybe.
Now, the best medium range weapons are the Flatline.
Flatline here.
The Hemlock. The Wingman. the R301 and the G7 Scout. Now, this is a bit of a long video, but now I'm going to be telling you tips for the actual game. So this is wait, stop. This is really where this is going to be very useful for pro players. Well, medium skill players, the players who already know stuff about the game, and you know. Now, my first tip is to strafing gunfights. So let's just take the Prowler, and you can just, you can fully equip it, select fire, everything you want, and then, like in the drill, you want to be, if you're looking at the enemy, you want to be trying to crouch. So for me, that's my circle button, and just sort of moving left to right. You can, it's hard to hit fire and strafe, but very good whilst aiming down sights. And so that's my first tip. You want to be strafing. My second tip is this is sort of about
nail.
this is more about situational gameplay. Where do you want to be like pushing and how to push. So if you, how you want to be pushing, well, when you want to be pushing is when you're, if you get a teammate, if you crack someone's shields like this, then you should definitely push them. If you get a knock, or if you do a lot of damage to someone, and then you want to be pushing. How you should push is, you want to, so after you've dealt your high damage, you're going to be pushing in. You want two teammates to sort of go head on, do a door or something like this, and then one teammate should be flanking, trying to get another angle, so coming from behind and just, hitting them in the back. Now, my last tip, this is just a short tip. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but always use high ground in fights. And if you're Pathfinder, you can use the high ground. You can, what you want to be doing is taking the high ground like here. Obviously you can get up here with other legends, so if you get up here, you want to hold this high ground, because it gives you a better overview of the situation, and it's kind of hard for people to shoot up at you, and you can shoot up at people. Now, my last tip is use and abuse cover in gunfight. You want to be, if you got, if you hit someone for a lot of damage and then out of nowhere you almost knock them, but then their teammate shows up and they're full health, you get them both low, you can push them and easily kill them. But sorry, I was trying to think of a scenario. If you're in a one-on-one and you're just standing here in the open, nowhere to move, and I play Gibraltar, so this would be a very big problem. I'd just be getting melted like this guy right here. Instead, this is also about pushing from good angles. I want to make sure I push on him. I could push from this side, and if I get a good shot in on him, I back up to the cover here, and I just sort of poke at him with the prowler. It doesn't have to be the prowler, but if you just poke and then just get back down under cover, you can even jump and just try and get a bit of damage. And that's really what you want to be doing. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any other tips you want to share, put them in the comments. But for now, peace out.